apathy, yeah.
Ooh. Uh, Hello everyone. Yes. Okay, this is actually I made this channel specifically for Lex students. I'm supposed to be running the show with Nderito, but I don't know if he will be posting. But this is Sage, and who is Sage? Well, like I told people who attended the SE Thursday, Sage is just Sage. He can't be defined by what he is doing, did, going to do, because they change. But the purpose of this whole channel is to just get you guys familiar with Alx and get you guys to, how can I say this? Get you guys to know what's up. Alx. Let me just add here. This is like the simplest of the simple that you could ever do. Get through. Eh, let's just the let's see just the okay. So that was me just having fun. My idea of fun. Lol. Anyways, who says lol? Anyways, so the ideal purpose for this whole video for today is to tell you, since you're currently an ongoing Alx student, I'm just going to be blunt with you. You'll finish Alx and you will not be conversant with a lot of things. You'll be exposed, but you won't be conversant with a lot. I'll tell you this: Python, you will be good, not good. You'll be exemplary with Python. That I guarantee you. I can't say much if you did. If I can't speak for anyone who did front end or is thinking about doing front end, but this is just for, let's say, people who are doing the foundations. I'll talk about the front end and the back end much later after I've interacted with some of our guys who went ahead and did the back end. But at the moment, I specialized in the back end on the software engineering program. Anyways, so I was telling you, yes, you might end up finishing Alx and you feel like your head is empty, like you don't know nothing. You just got introduced to a lot, and wow, that can happen. And you might also be that person who went to the university, graduated, got a degree, then you sought out a new challenge, then you got to Alx. After getting to Alx, you ended up getting challenged. Everyone was challenged, whether you have a computer science degree, a BBIT, whatever. Trust me, the reason why I'm saying this is because the team or the guys who I was with at the time, while going through the whole program, we were all done what the economy of Kenya is doing to our fellow Kenyans. Yes, and we were unemployed. Anyways, let me just change this. I feel weird seeing it like that, and I'm talking about Alx. Anyways, that's better. Yeah, let me leave it as that. Alx foundations. Okay, so I was telling you guys. Okay, I can do this again. I apologize. Honestly, I apologize. I honestly do apologize. I feel like adding stuff to this thing. Anyways, let me not venture into that grounds anymore. So I was telling you guys, enough with the whole background and all that. I don't want to be like all tiresome and all that. The purpose of this video is to like put you guys, like actually show you guys what the Alx software engineering is about. That's the main purpose of this video. And since that's the main purpose of this video, I actually didn't take videos going through the program, so I can't show you blah blah blah. But no, but anyways, for anyone who is currently going through the Alx software engineering program, this is what you'll be going through. But why the hell would you be learning C? Then you learn Linux permissions, blah blah blah, all this stuff, the SSH, Python. I'll get to discuss more on this in the next one. I don't want to make this so long. And HTML, CSS, and whatnot. This is actually some of my personal projects. Okay, the purpose of me telling you guys about why Alx, why SE. First, you have to know who's a software engineer. A software engineer is a problem solver. That's just it. Someone who solves problems. And if you go through Alx, you'll get to understand one thing. Yeah? If you have a problem, be it as long as it's just code, you'll get to understand code is usually more so the same, because functions will be functions. C will have function, shell scripting, blah blah blah, Python, Node, everything will have a function. All languages actually have only few languages don't have functions, but which language doesn't have? Anyways, your purpose as a software engineer is to put out a solution to a specific problem with code. So you're technically a software developer, a data engineer, data analyst. If there's a problem, you'll be solving it using code. That's you as a software engineer. You can even venture into augmented reality. That's you as an engineer. When you complete Alx, you will have the ability to do that. And if you don't have the ability, you'll know how to get that ability. So Alx teaches you to go out there in the real world. Even though you have no idea how to solve a problem, you'll figure out how to solve it, then solve that issue. After you've done that, then you'll be back at it again doing other things. And that's not even the half of it. Alx is as much as we can technically say, I can technically say, for lack of a better word, I'll use my native language, tumeachiliwa in Alx. I can actually tell you this without fear of contradiction. You won't get courses out there that are self-paced. What do I mean by self-paced? Like, you go out there, figure out solution, like figure out how do I code with this, how do I do this, and you have clear instructions on do this step, do that step, do this step, do that step. On very, very rare occasions will you get a boot camp or something of the sort. Yes, fine. As for me personally, I never like really used the Alx mentors, but I actually ended up using other things that Alx actually provided, like meeting up with people, the networks and whatnot. I can comfortably say I utilized that. But for you, I don't know if you'll be able to say the same. Maybe you'll be stuck in your room throughout, forgetting that you have to be putting yourself out there and getting to understand, oh, how do I do this, how do I work around that. You need to actually put yourself out there, not just staying in the house and doing the coding all day. Currently, us as the boys, we usually like have time to go out there, and after a whole week of staying indoors and coding or sitting down, we usually have like football Saturdays or maybe meetups on Thursday, where we get to discuss and share our small ideas. So why am I saying us and the boys? I'm saying this because you need how can I call this, a support system. Yes, that's the best way to put it. You need a support system. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot do this by yourself. Never ever can you do it by yourself. And if you venture into doing it by yourself, I guarantee you just might go crazy. Well, this is for people who are doing it the 12-month program. I hear there's another 3-year program that has currently been released. So yeah, that I can't really help people with, but I'm thinking it's going to be much easier as compared to what we went through. Anyways, so a software engineer, there's so much you can do as a software engineer. Let me pull up some. Let me see if there's this thing that I made as a software. To like do it, use, I don't want to say use Alx resources. Actually, what I'm actually talking about is you have the ability to do a lot. Then why would you spend your time not even bothering to like lift a finger to do something that might not, I'm not saying like benefit, like why wouldn't you like push yourself to solve? Okay, there are people who are in here just because of money, fine, well and good, but why wouldn't you like push yourself to go out there, do something that even you yourself will be proud of, even if you're not getting paid? I am not the type of person who tells you don't do this because you're not going to get paid, that you do this for fun. No, there's no such thing as doing something for fun. That's completely okay, but it's kind of strenuous if you ask me. Like it's strenuous, like it's crazy. Okay, this was like the slides I had made for guys, but mm, yeah. So there's basically there's a difference between software development and web development. Software development technically covers local production of software, like you can, the way you can open a Chrome application, and web development is you're developing a web application. So that's the major difference between the two. But you as a software engineer, you are able to do the two. Yeah, everyone knows about mobile development. This is developing apps that work on the mobile. DevOps, woohoo, you'll actually get to be whipped for this thing, DevOps, especially when you're working with the servers and all that. Get a certainty that you will get as harassed. You can even work as an artificial intelligence and machine learning developer. That's what you can do as a software engineer. Like you saw in the course, you learn about security of securing sites. After securing sites, you'll also learn about securing applications. You'll do all that. You'll be able to be a game developer. Oh, by the way, while you're doing your foundations, the final project, you are allowed to like make your own game. Currently I'm thinking about making a game. I think it will go good. yeah, embedding systems. This is like making an API that will fetch data from here and display it to that front web application or something of the sort. Yes, you learn a lot about cloud computing while you're working with the servers. That I guarantee you, and I think you guys might like it. Uh, like I said, you can be a data science or a data analyst, scientist or analyst. That's up to you. And there are so many more fields that you can venture into after completing the software engineering. So ideally, you can even be a what's the name of this? It's called a stack what? Let me just check. I think I have a course on Udemy on it. I'm not quite sure. So I was telling you guys, if you went into software, oh, Scrum Master. Who the hell is a Scrum Master? Scrum Master is let's say someone who like puts the work. Mbona naandika Scrum? I think it's that song that I was listening to that's gotten inside my head. Anyways, a Scrum Master like this one, you can be a Scrum Master after you've completed the Alx. Basically, you won't be yes. I don't know how should I say this. Let's use Google definition to make things much easier. Okay, Scrum is going to be nice. Scrum is an agile team collaboration framework commonly used in software development and other industries. So a Scrum Master is someone who like leads the team on the framework of the web development. So guides who ensures the team understands the Scrum framework and principles, values, and practices. So after you finish your lecture, you can become a Scrum Master. You'll be in the organization just to see how the things are flowing and all what and not. Anyways, this has been our first video. I think it has been long, but I hope you found it educative. I'll just post it like that. But hey, if possible, I'll release another video. I don't know if I should be venturing into C or Python, but my heart is at my SQL. Anyways, I'll be helping you. I will not be helping you get 100 marks. I'll be helping you understand concepts. That is the main purpose of this channel. Uh, Anyone who actually focused on getting 100, who I was with in cohort 9, they didn't end up at the finish line, and some people even ended up at the finish line, but till now they can't even tell you how to do some simple stuff in with code, or even pip install a package. There are people who finished the Lex program, got a certificate, and they don't know what even is pip install or requirements.txt. What is that inside the requirements, or even make a virtual environment. And these are like very very basic stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll start off with Git, then I'll move on to other grounds. Cordially, I'm thinking about starting with the basics. Anyways, for what you guys to expect in Alx is you'll be asking yourself this: why am I learning functions in C? Why am I? Because you'll have so many projects on first declaring a function, the next question adding this thing to a function, that adding that to a function, that and that and that and that. But you'll get to understand this. For Alx, it's a step-by-step chronological sequence where you get to take one piece, add it to another piece, then add that piece to another piece to make up something. Like the people who got to printf, they got to understand if what, if I use different functions. I did printf, there wasn't the use of Those there was the use of no args and quags is in Python. Alx. Yes, printf had Alx. Why the hell were you using Alx? Because we're getting data from the inputted data from the terminal and putting it so